Hi everyone, welcome to the post-market report for the 19th of May, 2026. Here we are going to discuss how the markets traded today along with some stocks in news as well as bonus coverage of a commodity in focus. First and foremost, we will take a look at Nifty. Nifty opened mostly flat today with a positive bias and traded within a range before correcting towards the end of the trading session to close slightly in the red. The NSE index closed lower by 0.14% or 31.95 points to close at 23,618. The mild correction seen today was mostly due to a weak rupee, rise in bond yields, weak global cues and profit booking. The IT sector has continued its winning streak and gained over 3% today, while banks and financial services saw a mild correction. Despite the negative close for Nifty, most sectoral indices ended in the green. Volatility dipped once again today as the markets were muted. No changes are required to levels due to the mostly flat close, with supports remaining at 23,560, followed by 23,400, while resistances will remain at 23,760, followed by 23,900. For tomorrow, the markets can be expected to continue to consolidate as further clarity in US-Iran talks, as well as global cues, will influence moves for the index. Trading will remain range-bound with value buying supporting sentiment, while profit booking limits upside in the near term. If the NSE index recovers above 24,000, the bullish momentum can be expected to strengthen further, while bears will be dominant below 23,260. Now, let us check how Sensex traded today. The BSE index too closed mostly flat with a negative bias as it fell by 0.15% or 114 points to close at 75,201, slightly above its support level. As the range has not yet been broken, levels may be kept the same for Sensex as well, with supports being at 75,185 followed by 74,435, while resistances will be at 75,870 followed by 76,355. Sensex will be bullish if 76,355 is breached on the way up, while bears will take over if 73,575 is broken on the downside. Next, let us check what transpired for crude oil. Engagement between US and Iran as a peace proposal is being discussed between them, has affected crude oil negatively in the short term, which brings a relief to most emerging markets dependent on energy imports. Prices are still elevated with a negative bias for now, while volatility is also elevated. After the correction seen overnight, supports will now be at 9,900 followed by 9,745, while resistances will be at 10,095 followed by 10,290. The energy counter remains bullish for now as despite engagement between US and Iran in the West Asia conflict, no progress seems to have been made. Fresh escalations will send prices soaring, but any actual progress in talks will lead to a heavy correction. Traders may take positions based on momentum while maintaining strict stop losses. Crude oil will remain bullish above 8,880, while a break below 8,440 could lead to heavier corrections. Finally, let us look at a few stocks in the news today. IDBI Bank shares gained around 6% after reports suggested that the government is exploring fresh options to revive the bank's privatization process. The renewed optimism around strategic stake sale and investor interest boosted sentiment around the stock. KPI Green Energy shares advanced nearly 5% after the company secured a 120 MW battery energy storage system order from GUVNL. The deal strengthens the company's presence in the renewable energy and energy storage segment, supporting its long-term growth outlook. RITES reported a mixed Q4 performance, with net profit slipping slightly by around 2% year-on-year to 130 crore rupees, while revenue jumped nearly 28%. The railway PSU also announced a dividend of 2 rupees and 75 paise per share, which helped maintain positive investor sentiment. Before we sign off, we would like to let you know that free webinars will be conducted this weekend. On Saturday at 12 p.m., Mr. Rajesh Singh will be conducting a webinar on the topic How to Use RITES Trading Indicator for Options Buying. And on Sunday at 2:30 p.m., Mr. Chetan Gupta will conduct a webinar on the topic Advanced Strategy Using CPR plus VWAP plus EMA in Options Trading. Do check the description for the webinar links. With this, we end our post-market report for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, do not forget to add a like, share the video and subscribe to our channel for stock market related updates.